Hi guys, welcome back to Mansell Media Corner, and today's another epic year in terms of pop culture and media. The year today, what I'm covering is an unbelievable year in 1992, and this is the year when I think it was John Major announced to the House of Parliament that Prince Charles and Lady Diana was getting a divorce. I can't remember if it's Windsor, but there's some sort of fire, and it was the Queen's, as she calls it, a horriblest year. But other than that, let's talk about media, and let's talk about the film. So this year we had the legendary Batman Returns came out, and I remember seeing this at the time because if I remember, I think this was a 12 or something when he first appeared, and I had to get some sort of like badge to say I was 12 because I was like into superheroes at the time. But yeah, that's Batman Returns. So one of my favourite comedies of all time, and it's one of the first films this guy was in the legendary Mike Myers and Dana Carvey. But of course, it's the legendary Wayne's World. What an awesome comedy this is! And he had an appearance, of course, from the legendary Alice Cooper. There's Rob Lowe and Tia Carrere, I think her name is. But of course, it's more famous for like them banging to Bohemian Rhapsody. Bohemian Rhapsody scene and Alice Cooper. Of course, we're not worthy, which he says to Alice Cooper, etc. But yeah, awesome comedy. Then we've got Tom and Jerry the movie, which came out this particular year. Lethal Weapon 3, Boomerang, Gladiator, which is a Cuba Gooding Jr. version, not the other one from, I believe it was 2000. Of course, Ash aka Bruce Campbell's last official Evil Dead, but it's the Army of the Dead came out in this one. This particular year, you've got the likes of Honey, I Blew Up the Kid, Chaplin, a big Disney film at the time with Robin Williams, the late great Robin Williams voicing the genie. But Aladdin also came out. You've got the likes of Buffy the Vampire Slayer. This is way before the Sarah Michelle Gellar version appears. Then you got Cool World, A League of Their Own with Gina Davis, the legendary Madonna, and I think it's Tom Hanks. Scent of a Woman, well, Beethoven, which is an awesome family comedy film. A Few Good Men, which I do believe Tom Cruise is in. I can't remember if it's Robert Redford or Jack Nicholson, but it's one of them two. Of course, he had the legendary The Bodyguard as well, with the like Whitney Houston and the legendary Kevin Costner. The Lawnmower Man also appeared this year. Pardon me. Passenger 57 with Wesley Snipes. Budget Games with Harrison Ford himself. And the first shout out of the day goes to an absolute legend on the Blue Tube circuits. It's the legendary Kermit's Ghost. The reason why I said that, it's the Muppets Christmas Carol. Thrown Away with Nicole Kidman and Tom Cruise. And we got Ferngully, The Last Rainforest. Under Siege with the legendary Steven Seagal, what I watched a couple of days ago. Still to this day an absolute classic film. Sister Act with Whoopi Goldberg. Death Becomes Her, as well, with the legend that is Bruce Willis, Meryl Streep and Goldie Hawn. White Men Can't Jump, The Last of the Mohicans with Daniel Day-Lewis in the lead role, I think. Unforgiven as well, with old Clint Eastwood. And The Hand That Rocks the Cradle with Rebecca De Mornay. So keeping in, with the positive spin, let's talk about TV this year. So I had the legendary and controversial Ghost Watch aired this year with Michael Parkinson, Sarah Green and Mike Smith, I think his name was. As time goes by with the legend that is Dame Judi Dench and Jeffrey Palmer, Joshua Jones, Grayson Favour, Bucky O'Hare and the Toad Warriors. So Haunt Me as well appears this year. The Pirates of Darkwater, One at the Risk, Christopher Crocodile, Funny Bones as well. Noddy's Toyland Adventures, Space Vets, Peter Pan and the Pirates, and Good Morning with Anna Nick. However, on BBC Two, you had the likes of still going. This show is later with Jules Holland. What can I say? An awesome show. You had likes of Oasis, I think Metallica, Lou Reed. Over the years, The Borrowers as well made its first appearance this year in TV. Ghost Rider, which I think was a Look and Read programme, but I'm not 100% sure. An absolute classic show, but Ab Fab, which is absolutely fabulous. Then, on ITV, we had Men Behaving Badly, which I didn't know was originally on ITV. I thought it was on BBC, but you learn something new every day, as I say. Truckers, The Brian Connolly Show, May Gray, Give Me 5, Heartbeat, with the legend that is Nick Berry, and Derek Folds, etc. What's Up Doc as well. One for Jamie Batman Smith, who's a great YouTuber in his own right. Batman the Animated Series. Of course, the legendary Gladiators appeared for the first time. A Touch of Frost, which is like a serious David Racing role. And we had Doug as well, which is, I think, an animated part of Nickelodeon show. Nickelodeon animated show. Then on Channel 4 we had Games Master as well. What a great show that was. Recently got rebooted, but it wasn't as impactful as the first. But a show I remember watching, I think this may have been the second series, but it's Pugwall's Summer. It's a lot of people do not remember, but I do. It's an absolute classic. Take 5. Pro Stars as well, which was like an animated show this year. Football Italia. And The Big Breakfast, what can I say? Lots of presenters. And my second shout out is from Old Magpie Movies himself. I know loves this female in celebrity. It's only the legendary Kelly Brook who later presented The Big Breakfast alongside Johnny Vaughan, etc. But we talk about something very sad. Let's talk about deaths. There's going to be a very special mention to my very good friend Rebecca, who lost her mum yesterday. What can I say? You know, she's a lovely person in the Blue Tube community. You know, what can I say about my friend Rebecca? She's a lovely lady. And losing a parents, especially like mother, it's what you know, it's sad, but that's the second mention. TV and movies with Rebecca Lou. Give her a sub, she needs as much love. Anyhow, back to the celebrities who passed away. Like I said, if we said, yeah, we got the likes of Frankie Howard, who passed away. Benny Hill. Anthony Perkins. Marlene Dietrich. Roger Miller and Robert Morley. However, let's talk about some births. So this year we had the likes of Selena Gomez appear for the first time. Neymar, the Brazilian footballer that he is. Miley Cyrus. Cole and Dylan Sprouse. If you do not know who they are, they're out to the Sweet Life of Zack and Cody, both Zack and Cody. Demi Lovato, Nick Jonas, Taylor Lautner, Sam Smith, the great musician that he is, Bridget Mendler out to Good Luck Charlie, Josh Hutchinson, the boss herself in pro wrestling. As she's called now Mercedes my name, but I call her Sasha Banks. Cara Delevingne, John Boyega, and Flash himself, Ezra Miller, appeared for the first time. So yeah, let's talk about albums. What came out, and there's another shout out. I know this guy, the Bluetooth, doesn't like this song being played, but it's for Rock God Nige. It's a legendary Fear the Dark, which I still play to this day, but what an image. It is Tree Man, but I think this was Derek Riggs's, maybe his last artwork. What can I say? Some classic singles. You got Be Quick or Be Dead, From Here to Eternity, and of course the title track, Fear the Dark, which I still play to this day live now. But you got the likes of Diva with Annie Lennox, came out this year. Dirt by Alice in Chains, Countdown to Extinction, which is Megadeth, with Symphony of Destruction, I believe. Vulgar Display of Power by legendary Pantera. What can I say? Walk is on an album. Little Earthquakes by Tori Amos, but again another biggie in terms of sport. So this I'm looking at the date. It's August 29, 1992. If you're a wrestling fan, you know what happened on this particular year. Yeah, that's right, the first international SummerSlam outside the United States and Canada, but what an epic show this was. Topped up by the main event, which is the late great Bruce Bulldog and one of my all-time favourite wrestlers, the Hitman Bret Hart. But because this was outside the United Kingdom, the American guys missed the kind of the dark matches, so it had to be aired on Primetime Wrestling, which was like a highlight show for wrestlers. But the main card was like Legion of Doom versus Money Incorporated, which was IRS and the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase. Reaper Man versus Crush, Nails versus Virgil, a Rare Heel versus Heel, Rick Martel versus Shawn Michaels, the legendary Undertaker with a legendary appearance at this event, riding on the back of a hearse, versus the late great Gordon Joe Kamala. You got the WWE World Tag Team Champions match, the natural disasters which were Earthquake and Typhoon versus Baron Blake Beverly. And you had the WWE World Heavyweight Championship match. If the rumours were I was going to make the Ultimate Warrior a heel, and I think Warrior didn't want to be a heel or something along the lines. But he had the challenge of the Ultimate Warrior. But yeah, this was at Wembley Stadium, if I remember. But let's talk about the football. So legendary year in footy. So In the FA Cup, you had Liverpool win the FA Cup final, beating the Black Cats at Sunderland, in Wembley. The first ever Premiership as well came out this year. The champions were Manchester United under the legendary Alex Ferguson. Then all of a sudden in the Championship, which is still the Championship, I believe, it's Magpie Movie's favourite football team of all time, Newcastle United. Then in Wimbledon, the likes of the tennis, you had, I think them still married to each other, but you had Andre Agassi for the men's, and other females, the legendary Steffi Graf. But then in terms of Formula One, it's the legendary Nigel Mansell won the Drivers' Championship. And then also another big highlight was Barcelona's Olympic Games in this year in 1992. So yeah, that is 1992 in terms of pop culture and media, films, what have you. So yeah, what are some of your highlights? Leave in the comments what is some of your highlights of 1992, what you used to watch on TV, whether you went to like any unbelievable gigs, festivals, watched any of the shows. So yeah, that's that for Mansell Media Corner. Please like, share and subscribe. Please like, share and subscribe to Mansell Media. And I'm going to post a link in the channels I've just mentioned to Magpie Movies, Jamie Batman Smith, and my good friend Rebecca of Rebecca Movies and TV Junction. So yeah, definitely give Rebecca a sub. She needs a bit of uplifting. Now, like I said earlier, it's not an easy thing when you lose a parent, especially with a really awesome person like Rebecca. So anyhow, that's that. Thank you for watching. Please like, share and subscribe to Mansell Media Corner, and so long and farewell and goodbye.